Right, so what I'm going to do now is show you how to set up a profile. There's a few things you need to ask yourself when setting up a profile. First off, what you're doing, you know, be it tennis, football, horse racing, whatever. What do I actually need displayed in front of me, like information wise, and why you need it, at what speed you need it, all these different things. So I'll try and show you a couple of different little profiles. We'll set up one mainly, and obviously the other thing is, are you comfortable with it? Because there's no point having it all set up how it should be if you're not actually comfortable with how it's set. So what I'm going to look at first off is I've got we've got our Geeks toy open from earlier as it was, all a bit mumble jumbled. I'm going to set it up for a pre-race trading profile. So if I drop down this menu here, I'm going to put the time right there in the top left corner. This is all based on the fact that I've got one screen available to me. I mean, normally in my day-to-day trading, I've got a couple. I've got one of them twisted in sort of portrait mode, so I've got a lot more space. But I'll set this up because it's probably as it would be for most people viewing this. So I'm going to right-click on there. I'm going to make it a slim layout before I start, if I can find that. There we go. I'll make it ultra slim even, so I'm making the most of my screen space. Get that right over there in the left. Let's bring that up next to it. The actual ladder itself. So I'm gonna want to see the Betfair graph. So just try and put that in the bottom. So we go, where is it? It's down here in the bottom somewhere. Footer layout, Betfair graph display. We'll have that in the bottom, please. Yep. So we'll have that like that. Just drag it down so we use the whole screen space up. I'm going to want the traded volume as well, so if we can go streaming options, where are they? Ladder layout, streaming options, we'll have that in the top, please. That's too big for me there, so I'm going to have to make that a bit smaller. This chart is, well, funny enough, it's already traded volume, so we'd have it on that one, traded volume. Chart range, 10 seconds, that'll do. Sample rate, 0.5, let's make it 0.25, just so it's a bit smoother. All depends on your computer and stuff, I suppose, and speed it can work at. So where's the height? That'll be in the other option down here on it. Ladder layout, streaming chart height. Let's just make it 50, so it's nice and slim, so we can actually see a little bit of market depth as well. I've got my traded volume column on. Back and lay. Got my sidebars. I could probably get a fourth runner in on there, so I think I'll do that. Ladder layout, max columns 4. So I've got 4 runners, got the Betfair graph, traded volume, I've got the sidebars. What I haven't got is my market overview, which is pretty important. So in fact I might have to lose one of them, because that's more important in my eyes. So we'll put that there, put that over here, open up a market overview. It's on the main bar, so if we click on right click on the market navigator, market overview. I don't want it to cover up my timer, so I'll squeeze. Oh, that's a bit handy, it's nearly the right size. Let's put that up there. Still want to be able to see it. So as it stands, I've got my market navigator, my market overview, sorry, 0.25 seconds, range of 5 minutes, lovely jubbly. Got traded volume on display, got my runners, my trainers, my jockeys, prices, money going into the market. I've got it how I like on my click betting. I click in there. Got my one click betting on. We got that on. Where are we at? Price display, that's right. Profit and loss. Stake buttons are on. I might make it a little bit bigger actually, just so it's a little bit. In fact, no, that's a nice size font for me. That's all right. I can work with that. Obviously, got 8 minutes to post. Let's drag that over there. Only other thing that would be preferable would be to have the racing channel on as well. But fortunately, I've got that on my other screen, so you can't see that. But it doesn't really matter too much. I've got the racing channel on there as well. Matched and unmatched bets. Let's add them on. Footer layout. Fairly important on pre-race, I'd say. Now that's taken up a big chunk of my screen. I don't want it to as well. So let's change the amount of bets we can have. Number of bets. Let's put it as 2. So we've got a huge amount of space. So looking at that like that, that's pretty much everything I'm going to want and need. I've got my profit and loss column as well. Matched, unmatched, Betfair Graph, so I can see what's going on overall in the market. Traded volume, see some money coming in here. Prices in relation to each other. I think I'm quite happy with that. So in terms of a basic layout, for most people that are probably watching this that might not have sort of real estate of a few screens and loads of extra stuff and gadgets and all that, that is all you need. You can do that on the laptop. So so that's not a bad pre-race trading profile. So I'll save that one like this. Let's save in profile, put that in, and we'll call it pre-race, all one word. Hit enter. As if it's there. So there we've got a pre-race in there if we want to load up this profile in future. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change it to an in-play profile. So for a start, I don't need these graphs down the bottom. In fact, yeah, I don't need these graphs down the bottom. So on the where is it, on the footer? Betfair Graph display. Let's get them off. Because it's in play, I'm going to want this to be fast and up to date. I want to see as many prices as I possibly can. Traded volume ain't going to matter either, because when I'm in play, personally, I'm not going to be worried about seeing that. Neither am I going to want to see me match bets. Me unmatched, I'll leave them on because I don't want to leave bets in the market where I didn't need to. So that's, you know, this is the great thing about it. You can customise it. So let's take off the streaming chart at the top. Where is it? Streaming charts off. Got a bit more space, look. Market overview, I'll leave that on. Traded volume again, I'm not going to need that. Might be nicer to have more runners if I possibly can, so take the traded